Welcome back to AI Unraveled, your daily strategic briefing on the business impact of artificial intelligence. It is Wednesday, January 7th, 2026. If you thought the funding wars were over, think again. Elon Musk's xAI has just raised $20 billion, cementing its place in the big three alongside OpenAI and Anthropic. But money isn't the only thing flowing today. Nvidia's CEO has a controversial new name for robots: AI immigrants. He says they are here to take the jobs humans don't want anymore. Also today, Amazon is in hot water for scraping small business sites without asking. Stanford says your sleep patterns can predict heart attacks. And a massive malware attack has hit nearly 1 million AI users via their browser. But before we dive into the rundown, are you drowning in dense legal text? xAI's is the new audio intelligence platform that turns 100-page healthcare or energy mandates into 5-minute executive briefings. Whether you are navigating Bill C-27, Canada, or the CMS 0057F interoperability rule, USA, our AI agents decode the liability so you don't have to. Start your specialized audio briefing today at xAI's.com. This podcast is created and produced by Etienne Newman, senior software engineer and passionate soccer dad from Canada. Now let's unravel the news.
Okay, let's jump right in. Today we're doing a strategic deep dive into the battles that are really reshaping the AI landscape right now.
And it's a landscape of extremes. I mean, on one hand, you have these massive multi-billion-dollar capital raises.
And on the other, a really fierce debate over labor, data, and some pretty urgent security threats.
Exactly. The velocity is just incredible. You've got this huge infrastructure being built while we're still fighting over the foundational rules of the game.
So let's start with the money, the capital arms race. The headline this week was, without a doubt, the xAI funding bombshell.
A $20 billion Series E.
A $20 billion round, rocketing their valuation to over $200 billion. That puts them right up there with the leaders. And of course, Nvidia is a major backer.
And if you connect the dots, that valuation isn't just, a high score. It's a strategic move. This is a compute war.
A compute war.
Yeah, xAI is pouring that cash directly into infrastructure. They're scaling that Memphis cluster. We're hearing about a third data center.
And the capacity they're aiming for is huge.
It's almost 2 gigawatts. For context, that's enough power to run a small American city. When you secure that kind of energy, you create this massive barrier to entry.
And it buys you speed.
Buys you speed. Grok 5 is already in training.
You also have to factor in Musk's distribution advantage here. He has X, there's the integration with Tesla and Optimus.
Right.
And now we're even seeing devices like the new Razer Project AVA, which defaults to Grok. The AI is literally moving into the physical world.
Which brings us right to the labor question.
It does. We have to talk about NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang's comments on AI immigrants.
This was controversial.
He's basically arguing that to fill global labor gaps, he says tens of millions of jobs, we need AI-controlled robots to drive growth. So is this a pragmatic solution or just, a PR minefield?
It's probably both, but I think it really points to where the serious money is flowing. Enterprise AI.
Not consumer apps.
The consumer stuff gets the headlines, but industrial adoption is moving so much faster. I mean, look at the Siemens and Nvidia partnership.
The digital twin composer.
Exactly. And the 9 co-pilots. They're bringing AI directly into manufacturing and design.
Yeah.
And that kind of speed, that pace, immediately brings up the safety debate.
Of course. Huang argues that speed is safety. He compared slowing down development to, driving an unsafe 50-year-old car.
Right, which clashes completely with what people like Hinton and Bengio are saying. They're still calling for extreme caution.
So moving from the cost of development to the cost of just keeping the lights on, OpenAI.
Yeah, the burn rate is incredible.
They're testing ads in ChatGPT. They have 910 million monthly users, but they're projected to lose something like $115 billion by 2029.
Which makes monetization incredibly urgent.
And that urgency raises some really thorny questions about data rights and, frankly, fair play.
You're talking about the Amazon story.
Yes. While OpenAI is trying to figure out ads, Amazon is just scraping product data from its competitors for its own AI tools, things like Shop Direct and Buy For Me.
And they're doing it without consent. The controversial part is the method, right?
It's the method. They use this quiet opt-out mechanism for the retailers they scrape, but at the same time, they threaten legal action if anyone dares to scrape their platform.
A classic rules for thee, but not for me situation.
Okay, and we need to pause for a crucial warning for you, for anyone listening. There is an immediate, active security threat out there.
This is serious.
Two malicious, look-alike Chrome AI extensions have been found stealing chat data. They've already hit over 900,000 users.
And they look just like a legitimate extension, AItopia. They were even featured on the official Chrome web store.
Silently sending your private and company conversations out every 30 minutes. So if you use any AI chat extension, please check what you have installed right now.
And that threat is such a stark contrast to the incredible upside we're also seeing.
Like Stanford's new Sleep FM model.
Exactly. This is a foundation model trained on 600,000 hours of sleep data. It can predict over 130 diseases from a single night's recording.
The accuracy numbers are pretty stunning.
They are. Parkinson's at 89% accuracy, dementia at 85%. This could shift preventative health from a specialized lab right onto, a future smartwatch or wearable.
Wow.
So when you pull back, the entire industry is just polarized. You have these multi-hundred-billion-dollar fights for compute on one side.
And on the other, immediate security risks for a million people, but also the promise of preventing diseases that have plagued us for centuries.
It's a moment of incredible tension.
So a final thought to leave with you. In this race for compute and market share, if data is becoming the most valuable asset, as we see with the Amazon story, have we already shifted from the AI race to the data rights race? And if so, what does that mean for every single business built on the web? Something to think about.
That wraps up today's briefing. The signal for today is boundaries. We are seeing boundaries tested everywhere. Amazon testing the boundaries of data consent with retailers, Meta testing the boundaries of international trade laws with China, and Nvidia testing the boundaries of the labor market with its robot workforce. As AI scales, the lines between fair use, sovereignty, and employment are being redrawn in real time. A final reminder for our listeners, please check your browser extensions. If you have ChatGPT for Chrome or AI Sidebar installed, delete them now. Before we go, a reminder for the leaders listening. Are you drowning in dense legal text? Jamgamind is the new audio intelligence platform that turns 100-page healthcare or energy mandates into 5-minute executive briefings. Whether you are navigating Bill C-27, Canada, or the CMS 0057F interoperability rule, USA, our AI agents decode the liability so you don't have to. Start your specialized audio briefing today at jamgamind.com. This podcast is created and produced by Etienne Newman, senior software engineer and passionate soccer dad from Canada. Please subscribe and share. Until tomorrow, keep unraveling the future.